Hello, welcome. This is the reaction show. I'm your host, Commendable K. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you're new here, please subscribe, click the notification bell, share. So today we are having a funeral for the marriage of Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict. So Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict, they had celebrated 13 years of marriage after being together for 21 years. This was April of last year, 2021. Now fast forward to 2022, the fall, and Tia Mowry files for a divorce. Wow. So we're not celebrating a divorce. A divorce is nothing really to celebrate. But what we are celebrating is someone no longer wanting to live a lie.
Wow.
There are a lot of people who are living lies, lying to themselves. They're getting with people not because they want to be with the person, but because they don't want the person to be with other people. Also, people are staying together for the children. They're staying together for appearances. They're staying together for all sorts of reasons besides because they want to be together. Men are valued by what we acquire. Women are valued by what they appear as. So men acquiring, women appearance. So a lot of times a woman will stay in a marriage because women are valued by being a woman, but by being married and having a family. That's her value. The appearance that she's a wife, the appearance that she's in a happy, loving family, it gives a woman value. For men, it does not. A man can cheat with a whole bunch of side chicks. He is judged by what he acquires. That's money, vehicles, homes, his clothes, parts in movies, business ventures. What he acquires, that's how he's valued. Whereas women, again, if it's a loving and happy marriage, if they have a united front, if they're taking pictures on social media, if they're doing all those things, women have value. At least that's how our society runs. That's why you'll see women take pictures on social media, just pictures, period. And every chance they get, they will show off their wedding ring. They'll take a picture with the whole family to show how happy they are. When in actuality, they're not happy. You'll even have women go to lengths as far as using Photoshop to give the appearance that she's thin, she's beautiful. Women even use makeup as a filter in real life or a filter online to give her a youthful, beautiful appearance, because appearances and looking like everything is great gives women value, helps them with their self-esteem, because women are deep down competing with other women. And we as men, we take advantage of stuff like that. Not all, but enough. So Tia Mowry files for divorce. Breaking news as of today, October 4th, TMZ's website. Tia, while filing for divorce, also addressed the divorce on Instagram, thanking her fans and saying she'll maintain a friendship with Cory. So she has this post right here. This is her Instagram. On her Instagram, this is the latest post right here. That was on TMZ's website. Now, you go to Cory's Instagram, he's chilling. Last time he posted was a day ago. He's chilling. It looks like he's working or doing something. maybe with baseball, or I don't know. But he looks like he's working. So, and again, going through his Instagram, it's focused on what it appears that he's acquired, which is like movie roles. You know, the picture that he posted the same picture, but he posted it for the anniversary. So this was posted April 20th. He posted this picture for the anniversary, and she posted that same picture for the divorce. And the reason why she used this picture is because they're loving. It looks like they care about each other. It gives the appearance that everything is great, everything's fine. So why would she use this when discussing divorce, when it really should be a picture of her like by herself, like the rest of her pictures are? She's solo dolo for a lot of these other pictures, looking confident, empowered. She's with the children right there. So she's solo dolo, she's single in all these other pictures, but she still wants to give the appearance that, hey, we're divorced, but we're still cool, we're still quote unquote together. Because it's all about appearances when it comes to women. For men, it's about what we acquire. And that is what promotes people to live a lie. So this is their Instagram. Now you probably are like, well, CK, if everything is fine, why divorce? So with Tia and Cory, it has not been fine. I'm actually going to break down what I believe the reason for the divorce is. No one else is giving you this. So make sure you give me a thumb up and subscribe if you like this type of content. All right, so first, let's go into the acquire aspect. So Cory, this is his Wikipedia. Cory is accomplished as an actor. All right, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Tia is the same way, accomplished as an actress. They pretty much are tit for tat as far as their career. You know Tia from being the twin on Sister Sister. You know Cory because of Tia. But still, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He's been in a lot of movies. He's just never really been a leading man. But he's had a lot of successful projects, the same thing as Tia. So here's what it is. All right. So first, we're going to focus on Tia. Tia filed for divorce. Tia's the one that benefits by the appearances of everything being fine, looking good. Tia, while on Sister Sister, which was her claim to fame with her sister, she admits that she abused diet pills because she had to maintain the lie or the image of being fit. See, in Hollywood, they're just like with the manosphere and other places where they want people to be fit, feminine, and friendly. So for Tia to maintain that fit appearance, she had to use diet pills, and she even abused them. So she opened up about her dependency on diet pills in a book. And she says she abused them while filming Sister Sister. So again, appearance. All about the appearance. Okay? Next, we're going to go to this. So this is the first time that Tia allowed the mask to be pulled off and the real person came out. So Keke Palmer, this story is back in 2015. So Keke Palmer laughed off Tia Mowry, shading her for Keke saying that she, quote unquote, likes married men. So most people, men and women, we all have natural and healthy insecurities and jealousies. Well, Tia didn't have to comment on what Keke Palmer was saying, but she did out of insecurity. Out of insecurity. Because what Keke was saying was catching so much traction on social media that people were believing that Keke was shooting her shot at Cory. And Tia, not wanting the image of a perfect family, a loving family, not wanting to lose that image, she took shots at Keke Palmer. So is Keke Palmer crushing on a married man? That's what folks were saying after Tia popped off with some subliminal shade about chicks who like married men. Seemingly her husband, Cory Hardrict, in particular. Okay? Again, this is about the image of a perfect family, the image of two happy and loving husband and wife. And so Keke is saying her words were misconstrued. Misconstrued words. And Tia fired off some shade. And here's the shade. Here, now the actual posts have been taken down, but people who were speaking on the post, that stuff's still up. One person saying, in response to what Tia was saying you like married men in interviews is not cute. Saying you like married men in interviews is not cute, and everybody is just kind of responding, right? Ooh, so everybody's doing all these responses, responding. Okay, everybody's responding, and it seemed that because Keke got the clap back, if you will, or the response, she walked it back, and that was the end of it. But it could have turned into something more than what it was. But a lot of people are not trying to fight you over your man. They'll just sleep with him behind your back, because a lot of times we as men, we don't set healthy boundaries with other women who are not our significant other. We don't have those healthy boundaries. So we'll flirt back. We'll be like Nia Long's fiance. It'll be a harmless flirt. And then all of a sudden now he wants a piece. He wants a bite. So the person who really should have been addressing this in addition to Tia, if she was going to come out and say something, it would have been her and him as the united front. But really, she shouldn't have addressed it, period. So Tia should not have addressed Keke Palmer. But if you are going to do something like this, which is bad, but if you are going to do something like this and showcase that you're insecure and jealous, it's better for you to be a united front with your significant other to show you're a team. Because if one of you is doing it and the other person's chilling, now you look insecure and jealous. But if you do it as a team, then it seems like you're a united front, even though you're in your mess. But it's better for Tia to have ignored this. But Tia is more focused on appearing to be happy, appearing to be secure in her marriage, appearing to have the ideal life, as opposed to actually having it. All right, so social media mocked Mowry twins' personal life decisions. So Tamra Mowry, she married a white guy. Tia married Cory. Now, growing up, this is according to Tia Mowry herself, while she was growing up, she saw her father's white privilege. It was clear to her. So Tia's father, with the white privilege, he was able to obtain an appearance that Tia understood that she will never have, and that it's like almost the ultimate privilege, or the ultimate appearance, white privilege, if you will. She would never be able to get that with Cory. However, Tamra got it. Her being married to a white man, even though it doesn't really change how she looks, it does change how people look at her because of her husband. Because her husband has acquired white privilege, whereas her husband has not acquired that. And so this is where the unhappiness starts to grow. Because if you as a woman are married to a man, you're judged based off of your appearance, and then and you're also judged by what your husband acquires. It doesn't matter how rich your husband is. If he's black, there's the ceiling. I'm just going to be real with you. There's a ceiling if you're a minority in America. So Tamara's husband has the white privilege, and he's able to exceed the ceiling that Cory is not able to exceed. So now Cory doesn't have much value compared to Tamara's husband. And also that means Tia doesn't have that much value compared to Tamara. This is all about appearances. I know what you're saying. CK, this is a huge leap. It's a huge leap of logic, but this is just how it is when it comes to someone wanting to keep an appearance, keep a lie, and then certain things slowly chip away at the perfect image. Cracks or chinks in the armor. Little stuff like this. Because if you don't get therapy for the little things, if Tia didn't get therapy for her father's white privilege and what she saw, what she witnessed, because she didn't get that therapy, those were little cracks in her psyche. Because at a young age, she was already being groomed to focus on appearance and image. So those little cracks that weren't properly nurtured and taken care of in therapy, they're going to hurt her in her adulthood when those cracks become larger and greater. So she was trying to maintain this perfect marriage, this perfect image with Cory. And then it got to a point where him flirting with other women, him getting attention from other women, the fact that she has image issues from her childhood, in my opinion, all alleged, all of this was starting to build up and boil. Then it got to a point where she actually wanted to save her marriage, and she did this. This is what she did. Tia Mowry started to schedule relations with her husband. It means that you actually care. So their marriage was deceased a long time ago. A long time ago. And so with it being deceased a long time ago, in that being deceased, it got so bad, and Tia wanted to keep it so much to the point where she's actually scheduling relations with her husband. Think about how that sounds. Think about how that sounds. You two have grown apart so bad that you have to actually schedule relations. It can't even be natural. You're not attracted to him. He's not attracted to you. He's more than likely getting it from somewhere else. He doesn't want you, but you're scheduling it so that he will stay in the marriage with you. That's how bad it is that we're having to schedule this stuff. I mean, you schedule when to eat. You can schedule when to sleep. That's stuff you have to do. But scheduling stuff that should be fun, that should make you happy, that should make you want to be in the same bed together, scheduling that stuff, it's robotic, it's fake, it's phony, and that's the point. There were signs that they both saw that this farce of a marriage, their relationship, it died. But she was trying to resuscitate it in hopes that she could have the marriage last as long as she could. And that's why she started to schedule relations with her husband. And she probably gave him other stuff in hopes it would make him stay. Now, what I believe is this filing of divorce is not because he no longer wanted to have the schedule of relations, not because he's flirting with Keke Palmer, not because of her diet pill issue, not because of the fact that she's jealous of her father's white privilege. I believe that she filed for divorce because something is coming out in the near future that either her or Cory did that's going to be so damning and cause so much damage that the image and the lie blanket is not going to cover them up and keep them warm anymore. It could be a side baby. It could be someone coming out with a tell-all book. It could be someone with pictures, someone with video. It could be information. It could be anything. I really don't know. But usually women are not going to leave a marriage, lose the appearance that they've created, lose the value that they have as a woman, having the wedding ring, being married, having the quote unquote happy family on social media. Most women are not going to leave that unless something so damning and so damaging is going to come out that it's going to make it to where there is no longer going to be any way to fake it until you make it. That's usually how it is. And I'm happy for both of them, simply because they no longer have to walk around looking over their shoulder, living a secret, hiding in restaurants when they're with other people. They no longer have to live the lie or remember the lies. And you should be happy too. You should be happy when you finally can pull back the curtain, take off the mask, and you no longer have to live a way where you are looking in the mirror and you don't see yourself. You shouldn't do it. And you shouldn't want to do it. And there's so many people in our society, they're walking around, living lies, telling people they're happy, but they're really depressed, telling people everything's okay and it's not, telling people that they love each other and they really don't. All of that is what's ruining us from the inside out. That's all. That's ruining us.
What? What the fuck?
And it's a good thing that stuff is now being thrown away. So I applaud it. I think it's great that all this stuff that's been built up is being released, is coming out, can no longer have to hide. But, you know, just Tia dropping this picture as the most recent one in response to the divorce, it's sad. It's sad that she's wanting to trade one lie for another, saying that, oh, we're gonna stay friends. Let's read it. Let's read it. So, but first, the pit stop. So, according to legal docs, the sister star filed docs in L.A., citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the end. And you're talking about 14 years of marriage, and they were together dating even longer than that. Tia didn't specify a date of separation, but she's asked the judge for joint physical and legal custody of their two children. She's also asking the judge to terminate the court's ability to give spousal support to either, and notes the couple has a prenup. So they have an 11-year-old and a 4-year-old, and so here's what Tia posted as on her Instagram. Letting go can be painful, but it won't hurt as much as holding on to the illusion. And I agree. holding on to the illusion to impress people on social media, to impress your fans, to impress family, to impress people, period. All it does is it slowly breaks you down mentally. It causes your blood pressure to go up. It causes you stress you don't need. It causes you a lot of stuff just to keep up with the Joneses. Just to keep up with appearances, to remember lies. Anytime a reporter comes up to you and asks you a question, you have to make sure that you have the right face on and you're not giving away what you anything negative that may come back to bite you in the future. You have to remember to monitor your nonverbal communication, how you sit, how you move, how you appear, all while living this illusion and living this lie. It's more work living the illusion than being in your truth and being happily single. It's just more truth in that. And it's easier to do. It's easier to do because, see, once people start to see little signs, once people start to notice small, I'm going to say very small indicators that you two are fighting, your relationship's in trouble, you two aren't getting along. Once people start to notice stuff, they'll talk. And they'll start pointing like, hey, I saw that. She went to hold his hand. He moved his hand away. She went to lay her head on his shoulder. He moved away. He went to kiss her, and she kind of moved her face while kissing him back. I saw it. Yeah. I saw it. And so people will start to notice little things like that, and you're not going to be able to keep up the illusion. You're not going to be able to keep the illusion. And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, is not only the reason why she filed for divorce, but that actually freed her, because now she's free to possibly get a zaddy, a white zaddy like her sister. Let's be real. Let's just be real. You know, she and Tamara, they both probably talk about their husbands, and Tamara's probably like, my guy has white privilege just like our dad did. And Tia's probably like, okay, you know what? I might go to the other side.
Wow.
Or she may just be single. I don't know. It just, who knows? But so, yeah. So I believe that it was all about not being able to keep up appearances, not wanting to live the lie. And I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully you all enjoyed the content to where you will subscribe if you haven't already done that. And if you all enjoyed this, I may do more breakdowns like this and reactions like this in the near future. Again, subscribe to all my YouTube channels. It's in the channel tab on the YouTube tab on the YouTube page. Make sure you click the notification bell, share to all your social media. Don't forget to thumb up the video. So if you're new to the channel, again, please subscribe, click the notification bell, share. My name is CK, also known as Commendable K. Thanks for watching. Go forth, do great things, and I'm out. Peace.